Hey guys, what's up? So today is day 23. Is it 23 or is it 24? I think today might be the 24th day. I'm not even sure anymore at this point, but supposedly it's day 24. And you know, I was looking at Hardcore Reviews. He did a video. I can't remember when it was, but talking about like downloading music and just music in general. And today's video, I just want to know, where do you guys go to discover new music or just music in general? For me, back in the day, used to be, you'd buy a CD, you'd look in the liner notes, and when the band says thank you to these bands, you kind of just, you know, try them out. I mean, back in the day there wasn't the internet, so you just kind of had to buy them and hopefully you like them. But you know, nowadays with technology and I mean, we're even past going on MySpace and Facebook at this point. For me, nowadays, there's two ways that I use a lot. First is this website called Pandora. It's pretty awesome. It's a online radio station where you go on there and of course you register, and then there's just a lot of channels to choose from. Like you could, like for me, I have I have three. I have American Eagle College Radio. I have indie music. I think it's just called indie music. And then I have another one called I think alternative hits or something like that. I don't even know the third one, but I for the most part I listen to the American Eagle one and the indie one a lot. And I know you guys are going like, oh man, you must be like fully into indie music nowadays. And for me, like, I still love pop punk and all the bands that are kind of related to that genre, but I know how to find those bands. I know where to discover them. You know, I go on Absolute Punk for bands like that, so it's like I kind of know that area down well, and I know all the bands for the most part. But when it comes to indie rock, and I'm really like unfamiliar with those type of music and those type of bands, so I go on there and they kind of, it's like a radio station basically. A song will pop up, it'll tell you the artist, the track, and the album it's from, and it's really cool. It's so, like, I know people are probably used to it already, but for me, who I just found out about this maybe a couple months ago, and I'm like, wow, this is awesome. It's so incredible. It's like something new and different, and it really that website to me makes it really feel like I'm in 2011, so that's cool. So I've discovered a lot of bands through that way, which is pretty awesome. The only thing I don't like about that is you can skip a track if you're not into it, because me, like 5 or 10 seconds into the beginning of a song, I know whether or not I like it. And for me, you know, I like to, if I know ahead of time, or if I know from the beginning I'm not gonna like it, I don't want to hear it. So they let you skip, like, I think like 8 tracks per day, which is kind of weird. Like, I wish I mean, it's cool that they let you skip at least 8, but I wish you could just skip any all the time. You know how many bands and music you discover? That'd be awesome. And the second way is an app that I have on my iPhone, and it's called Shazam. Now, this technology is incredible. I don't know how they do it, how it works, but it works. Basically, if you're like if you're in the mall and you're in a store, like let's say you're in American Apparel and like you hear a song that sounds awesome, you basically hit the button, it scans it, and then it tells you who it is. That's amazing. I mean, you know how many bands I've discovered? I noticed I discovered a lot of good bands in Forever 21. It's just every time I go in there, I hear something I like, Shazam it, bam, right there on my phone. That is just amazing. Those two pieces of technology are amazing. Pandora and what's it called? And Shazam. Awesome. So guys, let me know, how do you discover music? What's, you know, the easiest, coolest way to discover bands and, you know, stuff like that. And also on this video, I'm going to include the 25 last songs I've imported, or I think import. I don't know. The last 25 tracks I put on my iTunes. Maybe you guys will like them. I discovered pretty much all of these from Pandora and Shazam. with the exception of like maybe a handful. But you know, if you see something you like, maybe, you know, or go through it and go on iTunes and type those bands and songs and see if you like them, and let me know, you know, if you guys are into it. I'm going to show you right here just from my phone. I took a picture from my iTunes from my phone, and these are like the 25 songs. If you could see, the first one's Wiz Khalifa, all the way down to the bottom with Tegan and Sara. But I'll write them down. I don't know, maybe if you want to pause it. If you don't want to write them down, maybe pause it right there, and then maybe you could just like check them out. But yeah, I'll put the list on there, the track listing down there, and see if you guys will like it, and you know, let me know what you think of any of these songs or whatever. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to everybody in the everyday videos in January down below. I'll see you tomorrow.